biggest problem in the black community, just my opinion, I think that it's numerous of problems. I think that drugs are infiltrated into the community. I think that lack of fathers, um, bad parenting by single moms, um, lack of education, lack of jobs. It's so much. It's so many things that's destroying African Americans. Let's say welfare is if you sit back and look at it, welfare, it doesn't really, it may help you to a certain extent, but in my opinion, I think that it's designed to exterminate the black man. Once you're on welfare, your your kid's father, they are not allowed to even stay in the same housing projects with you, and if so, you can lose all your benefits. So you have that, and then also a lot of blacks, they don't know their history. We don't know we don't know where exactly do we come from. We know we come from Africa, but before that, how did we arrive? Are we linked to the pyramids, in Egypt, or but I think that if more black men step up and be fathers and great leaders, then maybe things will start to excel, or maybe things will start to change a little bit. But women have to let men be men and let men be father to their kids. It's going to take everybody coming together. You can't really degrade each other back and forth on social media. Every time I go on social media, it's a black woman saying a black man this, and it's a black man saying somebody white. So it's a black man saying somebody black woman. I never see a white person do that. And one thing that's really destroying the black community, selfish. You care about money. You say all the time, get money, get money. You raise your son up, get money, get money. But you go over here and you have an Asian man or a woman, or not black, Asian man or woman, white or Indian, and they're teaching their kid to value their education, because with a good education, it can take you far. Even though if you don't get, let's say if you graduate from college and you have a bachelor's degree, even though your job would be systematic slavery, you still working for a boss. But it's just so much. I'm not gonna go out into that, but it's strange how that you can go to college and you working for somebody that never even stepped foot in college, and how does this happen? You gotta think about it. Whoever you're working for, their relatives or his or her dad passed down the company business to them. That's how a lot of things work, and that's where black people are lacking at. They don't know how to share. They don't know how to build. They don't know how to pass down a torch to their kids, or anybody that's family. They don't know how to do that, and that's where we're gonna lose it. what kind of man, like take for example, a rapper get a lot of money, and not only does he waste his money in the strip club, but he comes back to the community that he was once broke in and want to stunt, ride around his rims and, say, hey, look, I made it. But if you made it to be successful, why not try to pull up the closest person? I see it all the time. Rappers get all this money and they don't help their family. You see, it's a lot of football players that take care of their family. I'm not gonna knock football players. I'm not gonna knock any athletes, because football and basketball players, they take on a lot of responsibility, like take care of their mom, brothers, sisters, nieces, and the media never shows that. But the black community is heading to destruction. Greed is killing us. Selfishness. Kids with no fathers. Lack of jobs. No job. A man is going to steal. A man is going to kill to get the dollar bill. And this is a known fact. If I was in that position, would I steal? I prefer not to say it on camera. And I'm being serious right now, But lack of jobs equals no food. That is a big thing. People have to eat. Discrimination when you're trying to get a job. You can go to college and get a bachelor's degree, and people still going to discriminate against you because you're black. So we have to build our own stuff, open up our own businesses, and banks. But I don't think that's going to happen. With the elite running the world, you try to open up a bank, you may not live too much from now. It is so much stuff going on. We need to learn our own history. It's good enough we learn whitewash history. It's good enough we learn black history. But let's go past learning about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Let's go deep into the roots. Let's go deep into Africa. Let's go deep into ancient Egypt. Let's go deep, into the pyramids. Let's find out who we are, as a whole. Who are we? Women, fake hair is destroying you. I don't like that. It's okay every now and then, but just be yourself. I don't think that we was created to wear blonde hair or what other people have. That black people have is very special. Women, when they wear their hair natural, it looks very nice. And I think a lot of women are learning that natural is the best way to go. Like I said, man, it's just my opinion. None of this stuff is premeditated. I didn't write any of this down. I'm just speaking from my mind right now. This is no rehearse. None of this. I don't know if I may edit this video. I might not, But another thing I hate: fake conscience leaders. Fake leaders. They get on here and they talk about what they gonna do. They never do it. In my heart, I feel like they do stuff just for likes, just for likes and just for fame. They don't. I try to reach out to a couple of leaders. They don't write me back. They want to write rappers and try to get them to change. Why not try to get people that reach out to you and bring them along with you? You want to write rappers and you think a rapper gonna change? I know that there are a lot of a lot of kids look up to rappers, but a rapper, come on now, you need to get the kids that are awakening and try to guide them so they can, spread everything out. Don't just go to one rapper and try to, no. Rappers are not going to listen to you. Some rappers, they may say, hey, I promote this Black Lives Matters or whatever. They doing it for publicity. So I'm not gonna make this I'm not gonna make my opinion long, but there's a lot of stuff that's destroying our community. We can't stick together. It's no known fact. Well, it's not an unknown fact that most black people household be 6 to 8 people. Why can't everybody stick together and pay bills? Common sense. You stick together and pay bills and everybody stack their money up. Why can't moms and dads persuade or support their kids going to college in the black community? Crabs in the bucket. Nobody want to see you make it. Like I said, it's just some stuff I want to get off my mind. This is some of the biggest problems in the black community. Biggest problems. Big problems. In a black community, you have to grow up early. If you don't have support from your parents, you have to grow up early. You have to get a job early. I got my first job at 16. You have to get a job early, and it doesn't make sense. It's a good learning experience, but don't let it be to the point where your kid have to make that job his or her priority. They should focus on learning. They should focus on being happy at a young age and learning. Not going to work and slaving and missing out on a lifetime of enjoyment, going to college and doing what they want to do, We're not meant to entertain. I know sports are fun, but we're not meant to be football and basketball players. Not all of us, Come on, now direct your kids, tell them, hey, you could be a doctor or a scientist, I can go back to school. Well, I'm going back to school now for anthropology. But if I knew what I knew back then, I would have went to school for anthropology years ago. I'm in my 20s now, but I would have went when I was like 16 or 17. I probably would have dropped out of school and got a diploma quick at 16 and went straight to college. But you live and you learn. But I'm not finna hold y'all up. That is my opinion on the destruction of our race. And this message is not intended to offend anybody. I'm not a racist, but I only speak the truth. But hey, check out my channel. I have other videos on there. I have a couple of vlogs. I'm gonna be dibbing and dabbing in some of everything. So check my stuff out, subscribe, and leave your opinion below if you think that I'm right or wrong, or if you think that my problems are too absurd. And also, you leave your opinion on you leave your opinion on what do you think are the biggest problems in the black community. And I check them out. I try to reply to it. Alright, I'll be back with another one.